Very clear.
Okay. Uh, my voice is very clear, Alfonso.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, recording is already on progress. Allow TIS and allow teacher Germaine to record our session this afternoon. I hope everybody feels well, feels great today. So again, I only have 8 of you this afternoon. We will be moving now to chapter 2 of the Blue Book because we already finished or reached the end point of chapter 1 last meeting. Okay? If you don't have a copy of chapter 2, by the way, were you able to discuss chapter 2 with other teachers or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So this will be your first time, or this will be your first time that we will be discussing chapter 2. So allow me to share my screen. Okay. So we have here, so welcome to chapter 2 of the Blue Book. So this is chapter 2, everybody. Um, it was Dr. Harry. He was the one who sent a copy with me. Sent a copy to me on chapter 2. Do you have a copy, Alfonso?
Yes.
Wow, that's good. How about Enda? Do you have a copy of chapter 2?
Not yet, teacher.
Yes, also.
Not yet.
Okay. So, chapter 2, we will be discussing about confusing words and homonyms. Okay? Confusing words and homonyms. Okay. So it cannot be avoided that there are words that are confusing. Maybe words that has the same pronunciation, but they are different in meaning. That's why we can say that they are confusing. Here, let us take a look at this word. Okay, how are we going to read the highlighted word? Anyone? How are we going to read the highlighted word?
Homonyms.
Yes,
Homonyms.
okay, very good. So what are homonyms? Or what is a homonym? Teacher will just be using the chat box, okay, to give the definition of homonym. Okay, if it's synonym, it's homonym. But if it's plural, we say homonyms. We only add, okay, that's one. It is in the plural form. Okay, allow me first to write the definition of homonyms. Okay. I sent a definition of what homonyms are in the chat box. I want everybody to please check it. I want you to get your notebook and please copy it. Okay. So that you will not forget the definition of homonyms. Okay. Can I have Inda first to read the definition of what homonyms are?
Okay, miss. Homonyms, each of two words having the same spelling or pronunciation, but different meaning or origin.
Okay. Aaron, could you please read it also?
Each of two words having the same spelling of pronunciation but different meaning or origin.
Origin. Come again, origin.
Origin.
Okay, the other one here is pronunciation. Pronunciation. Okay, and this is pronunciation. Each of two words having the same spelling or pronunciation but different meaning or origin. Okay, I will give you 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute to copy the definition. Everybody, if I'll ask you to write or to take note of it, please do it, okay? So that if we will be having a review, you can give me the definition of homonyms. It's Josephine here. Okay. Alfonso, could you please read what homonyms are?
Homonyms are each of two words having the same spelling or pronunciation, but different meaning or origin.
Okay. So as we go through, okay, as we go through with chapter 2, we will be having or you will be learning examples of homonyms. So again, homonyms are each of two words, okay? You have two words having the same spelling, okay? Or that two words have the same pronunciation or the way you read it, okay? But it has different meaning or different origin. So chapter 2 is about confusing words and homonyms. Okay? Because many words in English sound or look alike. So frequently causing confusion. So this list or this chapter will be very helpful to all of you. Let's first discuss about the use of a and an. Everybody, when are we going to use a or a and when to use an in a sentence? Can you still recall about it? I'll stop sharing my screen. Can you still recall when are we going to use a or a or an? Let's start first with an. Anybody, if you can still recall.
Me.
Yes, Alfonso.
An aeroplane.
Come again?
An aeroplane.
Uh, okay. You're correct. You are giving me an example, right? You say an airplane. Is that what you
Oh,
say,
an
Alfonso?
aeroplane.
Oh, aeroplane.
Yes.
Okay, but teacher is asking, when are we going to use an? When are we going to use an? Aside from giving me examples.
Okay. And is always used that that the first letter is a vowel. Consonant can sometimes sounds the vowel first.
Like diphthongs, right? Okay, so Alfonso said here that we are going to use an, if that certain word or specifically noun starts with a vowel or a vowel sound, right? Not just vowel, but letters that has a vowel sound. Example, an aeroplane. Alfonso, that was his example. We can also say, very simple, an apple, an oven, an ice cream. Anybody who would like to give an example using an? An plus a noun that starts with a vowel. What are vowels, class? What are vowels? How many vowels do we have?
5.
Okay, what are the 5 vowels, Aaron?
A-I-E-O-U.
Okay, that's good. Again, how many vowels do we have aside from Aaron? How many vowels we have?
5. 5.
What are the 5 vowels, Katrina?
A,
Hey,
I, U, A, O.
okay, those are the 5 vowels. Justin, maybe you would like to repeat it. What are the 5 vowels?
Okay. A-I-E-O-U.
Very good. Everybody, please do not forget about the vowels. Okay, so you use an plus words starting with vowels. How about the use of a or a? How about a or a? When are we going to use it? Aside from Alfonso, okay? How about the others?
If the
Yes, Aaron, continue.
if the I forget what is that. If
Go,
that
go,
is
go.
consonant.
Come again.
If that is consonant.
Yes, if a certain word starts with a consonant, can you give everybody an example? Can you give everybody an example, Aaron?
A book.
Come again.
A book.
A book. Book. Letter B. That's correct. Okay. Aaron, thank you. Who else can give an example? please open your microphone and give me an example. Use a or a in a sentence. Aaron said a book. Its book starts with letter B, so that's why you use the article a. Anybody? Anyone else? Hello. Using a or a. Many examples. A tree, a flower, a fish, a man, a boy. Maybe you can also give an example.
Pen.
Yes, Arga. Arga.
Pen.
A pen. Very good. Yes.
A student.
A student. Good. Alfonso, a chair. That's good. How about the girl?
A table.
Yes, a table. Good, Katrina. More examples, please. A butterfly, yes, and your microphone is not working. Tristan also says here a cat.
Working.
Okay, it's working.
A laptop.
A computer.
Yes, a phone. Shitya said here a phone. Katrina said a computer. Okay. Okay, for a while. Okay. Yes, that's correct, Tristan. A bag, a laptop, a man. Oh, good. A teacher. Yes, Aaron. Okay, I will be sharing again my screen. So let's read first the first rule. Okay, Alfonso, please read now.
Okay. Use a when.
Use
Use
a or
use a
a.
or a when the first letter of the word following has the sound of a consonant. Keep keep in mind that some vowels
Some vowels. Oh my
some
God, what
vowels sound like consonants when they're sounded out as individual letters.
okay, good. Arga, please read it again.
Okay, Miss. A or N. Used when the first letter of the word following has the sound of a consonant. Keep in mind that some vowels sound like consonants when they're sounded out individual letters.
Okay, so there are exceptions to the rule. So this is one in here. Say, uh, we are going to use a if it is for, if the given word is a consonant. I hope we can just use 170. Okay. Okay, I hope. Okay, so we are going to use a if if the given word is a consonant. But let's keep in mind that there are some consonants, okay, but there are some vowels that sounds like consonants when they are sounded as individual letters. Okay, so we have here examples. So we say a finger, a hotel. Okay, why a? F is a consonant. H is a consonant. Consonant. The third example, a U-turn. So you will be asking me, teacher, why are we using a? U is a vowel. U is a vowel, right? Then why are we going to use a? It should be an U-turn. Because, because the letter U here, it is sounded as an individual letter. It is pronounced as U. U-turn. So U, it sounds like a consonant. That's why we are going to use a. Okay, another. Okay, we say a HUD or HUD program or a NASA study. Okay, still H and letter N are consonants, so we use a. Okay, I'll be asking Honey, to read the examples again. Honey.
Okay, Miss. Examples: a finger, a hotel, a U-turn, a HUD program,
Ram.
program, a NASA study.
Okay. So we have here a finger. Okay. Yes, thank you, honey.
Welcome, Miss.
So those are examples of words, words or nouns that shows when to use a. Okay, we have another rule here. Alfonso, please read.
Use "and" when the first letter of the word following has the sound of a vowel. Remember that some consonants sound like vowel when they're spoken as individual letters.
Okay, so use an when the first letter of the following has the sound of a vowel. Okay, so that's what we are discussing a while ago, and that is for vowel or vowel sound. Okay, again, please take note that there are some consonants that sounds like vowels when they are spoken or read individually. First example, okay, you have here an FBI case. Teacher, why are we using an? Where in fact letter F is a consonant. Okay, why an? It's because letter F here is pronounced F. Okay, it is pronounced F. Okay, F. So you start with the beginning sound of E. E. E is a vowel sound. So that's why we use an. So we say an FBI case. Okay, another an honor. An honor. We do not read this as an honor. Okay? We do not say an honor, but we say an honor. Oh, again, teacher, why is it an? Why an for that example? Where in fact letter H is a consonant. Is letter H a consonant, class? Is letter H a consonant, yes or no?
Yes, it's a consonant.
Yes, so why is it using an? Because for the word honor, letter H is silent here. Okay, silent, meaning we do not pronounce or use the sound of letter H. Okay, instead we say honor instead of saying or reading honor. Okay, please take note. We also have an unusual idea. An HMO plan. an NAACP convention. Okay, teacher again, why is it an? Why an? Why not a NAACP? Because N is pronounced N. N. For the first one, H is pronounced as H. So it sounds the sound is a vowel. So we use an. Okay. Can I ask Alfonso to read the examples?
Okay. An FBI case. F is pronounced F here. An honor. H is silent here.
So how do you read that one, Alfonso, if H is silent?
An honor.
Come again.
An honor.
Okay, go.
An unusual idea. An HMO plan.
Where H is pronounced
H is pronounced
H.
H here. An NAACP convention. N is pronounced N here.
Okay, good. Honey, please read also. Thank you, Alfonso. Honey, please read also. Honey, could you please read
Okay.
also?
Okay, Miss. And PBE case P is pronounced F here and honor H is silent here.
Okay, excuse me, honey. Okay, second example, okay? If H is silent, are you going to read it unhonor?
Yes.
Hmm? H is silent. What did teacher said a while ago? How
Um
do okay, again? So how do you read it?
and and
Without letter H.
and honor
Yeah, again, honey.
and honor
Good. Continue.
and usual idea. And HMO plan and 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 AACP convention.
Okay, very good. Thank you, honey.
Welcome, Miss.
Okay, Katrina, could you read again the examples, Katrina?
An honor. H is silent here.
Okay, everything. Again.
An FBI case. F is pronounced F here. An honor. H is silent here. An unusual idea. An HMO plan. H is pronounced H here. An AACP convention. N is pronounced N here.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Katrina. Okay. So please take note when are we going to use a and when to use an. Okay. So deciding whether to use a or an before abbreviations can be tricky. So the abbreviation for frequently asked questions, you have FAQ. Okay? So you have FAQ. FAQ stands for frequently asked questions causes confusion. Okay, because it can be pronounced as a word. Okay, if it's a word, okay, you can read this one as fact, fact. If you're going to read it one word. But if you're going to read it one letter at a time, you say FAQ. FAQ. So if you read this one, FAQ, should we use a or an? Okay, I am asking if we are going to read this FAQ, one letter at a time, should we use a or an? Yes, in the yes, we use an because okay, if it's pronounced one letter at a time, F starts with letter E, sound of letter E, F. So it's a vowel sound. So we say an FAQ. But what if we say fact? Fact. If we read or pronounce it as a word. Okay, we say fact. Fact. If we say fact, what are we going to use? Is it a or an? Okay, fact, we are going to say or we are going to use a. So we say fact. A fact. Because F is a consonant. A fact. So there are two ways of reading. There are two ways of reading this abbreviation. We read it one word, you say a fact, FAQ, fact. Another way of reading is you say an FAQ. Okay, an FAQ. Okay, please take note of that one. Okay, so next part in here are examples now of homonyms. Okay, we have here examples of homonyms. So the first word here is accept. Accept. The second word is accept. Accept. Okay, so what is the difference between the two? What is the difference between the two? When you say accept, that means to agree. Okay, to agree. When you say accept, that means but with the exception. Okay, with the exception that. Okay, accept. Okay, for example, I accept. Correct. I accept the offer of Alfonso. Okay, I accept the offer of Alfonso. Okay, you are agreeing to the offer of Alfonso. When you say accept, okay, accept Alfonso, meaning excluding Alfonso, not Alfonso is not included. So that's how you are going to understand the use of words in a sentence. Okay, take note. The first example you have accept and accept. Look at the second example here. What's the first word? Aaron, what's the first word?
Easy.
Okay. Come again.
Easy.
So, we are not going to read it one letter at a time, but we read it as one word. Oh, for a while. Okay. Is my screen back?
Yes.
Okay. So, Aaron, how do you read the first word, Aaron? It is add. How about the second one? How about the second one? It is still, okay, it is still add. Okay. What have you noticed, everybody? What have you noticed? The first one is add. The second one is also add. Are the two words similar?
No.
In what way they are similar? The first one is add. The second one is add. Are they the same? Are these two words the same or similar? Yes or no? It's a no, right? These two words are two different words. They are not the same, but they are or they have the same pronunciation. We have the same way of reading the two words. We say add. We also say add. But what's the difference? They don't have the same spelling. Okay? The two words doesn't have the same spelling. Okay, when we say ad, ad, it means advertisement. These are what do you call the one? Ads are the advertisement that we can see on television, that we can hear on radio promoting certain products. While when we say add, A, D, D, it means to perform addition. Okay? To perform addition. For example, teacher will say, oh, Aaron, please add 2 plus 2. Okay? You perform addition. So, A, D, D. But if teacher will say, oh, Aaron, have you heard about the latest ad on what do you call, have you heard about the latest ad of the Blackpink concert? So ad advertisement, you have AD, but if you say performing an operation, addition, you say ADD, or you read this one as ad. Okay. Am I making myself clear?
Yes.
Okay. So teacher will continue. Teacher will continue. We have here the next one. We have 4 words in here. Okay. We have 4 words. Okay. What are the 4 words? First, we have what are the 4 words, kids? Maybe um maybe Josephine, Shitya, Clara would like to answer. What are the next 4 words that we are going to discuss? Josephine.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, what are the 4 words?
Sorry, Miss, can you repeat again?
What are the next 4 words? Okay, I hope everybody is paying attention to what we are discussing. Okay, so we will be having now the next 4 words. You look at here, we have been talking about add and add. So next we have AIDS. We also have AIDS, AIDS, and AIDS. Oh, what have you noticed? Okay, we have 4 words here, but we have the same way of pronouncing or reading it. Okay, but what's the difference among these four? What's the difference among these four? These are four different words. Okay? These are four different words. What makes it a homonyms? Or what makes it homonyms? Because four different words, the same pronunciation or the same way of reading it, but it has different meaning. Okay? It has different meaning. So the first word here is ADES, spelled as ADES. It's read as AIDS. It is a fruit drink. I've searched it in the Instagram. I've searched it at Google. Here is an example of this one. It is true that it is a fruit drink. Okay, AIDS. It is a fruit drink. The first one, AIDS. But how about the second word? How do we spell the second word, Aaron? What's the spelling of the second word, Aaron? And is my voice very slow or very soft? Am I not clear? And hello, can you still hear, teacher?
Yes. Yes.
Aaron, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Oh, but I was calling your name twice already. Hey, Alfonso, because Aaron cannot hear me. Alfonso, what is the spelling of the second word? How do we spell the second word?
AIDS.
Spelling.
Yes. AIDS.
Spell out.
Oh.
What's the spelling?
AIDS.
Spelling
AIDS.
Okay, so you have AIDS. Okay, excuse me. How do we read the first one? It's the same as how we read the second word. Okay, we do not read this one as ADs. Okay, we do not read that one as ADs. Singular form aid, we will read this as aid. With letter S, we say aids. We say aids. So what are aids? Okay, these are people who help. Okay, people who helped, they are called assistants. Okay, we have nursing aides. They are assistants to nurses. Okay, so look at the spelling, everybody. AIDS, aides. These are people who help, or what we call as assistants. We also have the next word. Okay. Arga, how do we spell the third word? Arga.
A eight. AIDS.
Yes. So what does it stand for? It is an acronym for
What, Miss?
what does AIDS stands for? It is an acronym for, read this one.
Acquired,
Immune.
acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Okay. Acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Again, Arga.
Acquired immune
Immune
deficiency
deficiency.
syndrome.
Very good. Okay, I want Shipya to read it again. Shipya.
Yes, Miss.
The one that I highlighted, Shitya, AIDS.
AIDS, acronym for acquired immune
Acquired
acquired
immune.
immune deficiency syndrome.
Okay, immune deficiency. Deficiency
Deficiency
syndrome.
syndrome.
Okay, good. Thank you, Shitya. Alfonso, maybe you want to read it so that your other classmates can fully hear and understand how to read it. Alfonso.
Yes.
Okay, could you also read this one?
Okay. AIDS. Its meaning acronym of acquired immune
This.
deficiency syndrome.
Okay, very good. Okay. So, so the third word here, AIDS, same way of reading it, but different spelling. We also have the next word, the fourth word now. Shetya, how do we read the fourth word?
AIDS.
Yeah, same way of reading the first three words. So this is also AIDS. Okay, what is the spelling, Shetya? How do we spell it?
AIDS.
Yes, very good. AIDS, AIDS. What does it mean?
Help assist
Assist.
assist.
Okay, helps or assist. Or maybe you will be confused, okay? Teacher, it's almost the same. Okay, without letter E, aids, AIDS, it is a verb. It means to help or to assist. But if we say aids, AIDS, we are referring this one to the people or to the person helping or to the person assisting you. Okay? Do not forget. Again, aids with letter ES, this are, we refer this one to the people. Okay. AIDS, AIDS. Okay, that means to helps or assist. Okay, helps or assist. So I will be calling Katrina to please read again the four examples and their definitions.
AIDS, fruit drinks. AIDS, people
Excuse
who
me,
help.
excuse me. Are we going to read this one as ADs? Based on based on what your classmates were talking or I am discussing to you, is this ADs? How do we read this one? It is AIDS. Come again.
AIDS. What?
Yes, continue. AIDS, fruit drinks. Okay, if not Katrina, maybe Enda would like to read.
Okay, miss. AIDS, fruit drinks. AIDS, people who help or assistance. AIDS, acronym for acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS helps assist.
Okay, very good. Okay. So it's a matter of, you listen while we are doing the discussion. Okay. I would also like Josephine to read. Josephine. Okay, one last call. Josephine. Josephine.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, please read from the beginning. AIDS.
Explaining to Miss.
Yes, this one, the one that I highlighted.
And fruit drinks. It is people who help assistance. AIDS. Acronym for acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. AIDS helps assist.
Okay, I'll go back to the first two words, Josephine. Should we read this one as AIDS? This one also, AIDS, please. What's the
But
correct way?
Miss, can you repeat? Sorry.
Okay, how are we going to read the highlighted word?
AIDS.
Is it AIDS? You listen to this one. I hope you can hear this. Aid. Aid. Okay, but that one is letter S, so we just read this one as AIDS. 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 Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. So that is, or um this four here are examples of homonyms. This to add and add are also homonyms. Accept and accept are also homonyms. Why are they called homonyms? Because we have or they have the same way of reading or pronouncing it. What's the difference? They have different meanings. They have different origins. That's why they are called homonyms. Okay, before we end, I would like to hear from Tristan. Okay, I hope Tristan can read the examples correctly. Okay, Tristan. Tristan.
Yes.
Okay, please read.
Okay. H. Fruit drinks. H. People who help or assistance. AIDS. Acronym, acronym for acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS. Help or assist.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Tristan. So, okay, everybody, AIDS, 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 AIDS. Same way of reading, but different meaning, different origin. That one is add. This one is also add. Oh, teacher, same way of reading. Yes, but what's the difference? They have different meaning, different origin. Okay, please take note of that one. Okay, kids?
Okay.
Oh, Mark is here. Hello, Mark. You came in late, Mark. Teacher wasn't able to notice you right away. Okay. So, so that will be our discussion for today. So that is all about homonyms. We will be continuing that one probably next meeting. Okay, so it's already past 6 p.m. Teacher will say goodbye for now, okay? I'll hope to see you probably Thursday for our next class, kids, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Bye-bye.
Thank
cooperation.
you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
For
Bye,
today.
Matt. Bye,
Bye,
Matt.
Mark. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Matt.
Bye.
Bye, Miss Germaine. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.